Carrie and Tommy are just about to move in to your ears. Aussie is more than just home loans. Now they help you find, buy and own all in one place. Visit aussie.com.au.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another big podcast. He is back.
He's back.
Very nice to be
back,
here.
Back again.
Yes.
Katie's back.
Good to see you doing just as much prep on audio before the show as when I left. Thank
How
you.
are you feeling?
I'm wonderful, thank you very much. Sorry, I was in a pickleball tournament that ran late, and so I've been away. Thank you to Hughes for filling in, doing a wonderful job.
How's the
because
hair?
The hair is it Alice Brady stage yet?
I think it's past that
past
stage
Alex,
because it's so
yeah.
long now that it's falling down.
Do you reckon I
haven't
can
had a
grow
haircut.
it?
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
you know how you wanted to grow it long?
Yes.
And you wanted to get through that awkward stage.
And then you shamed
You've
me.
got through that awkward stage alone, away from all of us. So I think you could grow it right out now.
Do you?
Yeah.
But
What are you going to go
top
for, a
knot?
top knot or
I reckon.
Are the top knots back?
a man bun?
You could almost get a top knot now. I've got a hair like you. I reckon you could get a top knot with
Let's
Welcome
not start
back.
with such visual content, please,
Well,
please,
can you
please.
just, for my own
At
enjoyment,
Carrie
do it
Tommy
at
Show
some
on the
point?
socials. I
Don't.
assume you'll
no
see.
one's rushing to see Tommy attempt a top knot.
Sorry, no. Carrie's attempting it.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
just the
That's
model.
true. Because Logies last night, you look incredible.
Thank you.
10 years since your iconic Logies speech.
Yes,
which
my
started-
stylist Elliot wanted to pay homage to that speech. So he
Homage?
literally made me look like a gold Logie.
That's good.
It was fine. Every year when I was up for gold, we'd go to put a gold dress on. I can't go for an award for gold wearing a gold dress and lose and look like a loser.
But if you win, you look like a babushka doll holding a little version of yourself.
That is true. That is true. No, I was never game enough to do that. So I often thought of wearing the silver one as well, and I couldn't wear silver or gold when I was up for gold.
You've got to manifest more, man.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I did use that speech obviously to start my foundation. But I was thinking last night as I was sitting there, I was watching all these incredible women up on the stage. And the show last night was dominated by women using their few minutes on that stage to, do a small part in trying to change the world. They were incredibly vulnerable, far more vulnerable, I think, than the men that get up there on that stage. And I was watching last night roll like one after the other. The first one I want to pay tribute to is Magda Szubanski. She moved the entire room to tears. I'm sure people watching at home, she was inducted into the Hall of Fame and she wasn't there to accept the award because she's battling mantle cell lymphoma, which is an aggressive, quite rare blood cancer. But she, and she's very funny. Obviously, Magda, we know her for all of her funny roles, and they had a little package beforehand, and you just forget not forget how funny he is, but forget how many different roles she's played. And she's just so brilliant. So when you see her stop for a moment and just speak from her heart with real vulnerability, it's incredibly powerful. This is a bit of
So I don't feel like an imposter. I feel like I've earned it. And, I just feel fortunate and grateful to have had 40 years in this industry, in this country. Because by God, at least we're sane. Anyway, love you all. And hopefully I will be there soon. I'm sure I've forgotten who to thank, but just know I'm thanking everyone. Chemo brain is real. What can I say? Except I love you. Thank you.
We wish her all the best. Yeah. And, more and more women are getting the chance to have 40 years in the business. And that is brilliant. You watch Lynn McGranger get up there and win the gold. And she's been working her ass off as Irene on that show for decades. Yep. And she was so wonderful in her acceptance speech. She did have a very funny line. She said, she was talking about her family. She said, and I love my daughter and I love my husband. I asked him to come tonight and he said, I would rather swallow a hammer. So, again, it's just lovely that she's got a normal life away from the screen with a husband that's like, I'm not going to those awards night. I don't care. Although I did think It's her one night she's up for gold. Bring that hammer and sit
Hang on, Carrie. Are you
I don't
into
know.
it or
I
not?
don't
I know.
know.
It's tricky. It is tricky.
But then I want to talk about Yelena Dokic.
Yes.
So we've had her on this show many, many times.
Amazing woman.
I did the first interview she ever did for the project when she wrote her first book, Unbreakable, and it was all about her horrendous story at the hands of her violent father. And it was sort of, I think, bonded us together, the journey, I guess, me watching her on that journey, having been there at the very beginning and seeing how she's literally been like a flower blooming in the media in front of us, and watching her life bloom and her get stronger and, you know, take those courageous steps that she's been taking. And her doco, that book became a doco and it won Best Documentary there, the Yelena Dokic story. And she got up. And I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you've read the book or seen the doco, but she talks a lot about Todd Woodbridge in there, because there was a moment where she was a very harrowing moment where she was wanting to no longer be here in this world, and she made a call, and the call was to Todd Woodbridge, and he happened to be in the room last night, and she had the most incredible words to say about him.
Todd Woodbridge, I don't know where you are. There you are. Todd, you're my person. I say that, and this makes me cry so much, because I sat down with you on the table 11 years ago when I retired. And you said to me that I can be a commentator and speaker and bring my story to life. And I looked at you and I said to you, I don't know who you're talking about, but you're not talking about me. I was a person who couldn't string two sentences together, look people in the eye, had no social skills left. You were the only one that believed in me, especially professionally. Thank you for that. I always say to everyone, be someone's Todd. And I hope that everyone finds a Todd like I did.
That's
So beautiful. And she's not only her words about domestic violence, all of that has just been like life-changing for so many people, but there's been real change that's happened at the lower levels of sport and the higher levels of sport about keeping children safe, following her book and the insights that the world got into what was actually going on, how many people knew or didn't know what was happening on these tennis courts all around the world. And so all these women are drivers of change, and I think it was just so wonderful to see them up there last night. And, yeah, I just think they know when to use their moment, and they just used it, all of them, so powerfully, and I was really, really proud.
Carrie and Tommy.
Are you hating the cold weather in Australia at the moment? Are you thinking, oh, my God, I want to be sitting on a beach?
What have you got for us?
Something very exciting.
Carrie and Tommy.
Have you been me on a holiday recently?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I can feel something inside me say, I really need a Fiji holiday. Oh.
Carrie's beanies for brain cancer are half price right now. Buy a beanie and you could win a family trip to Fiji. Head to carriesbeaniesforbraincancer.com right now.
Buy a beanie and you're on your way.
Yeah, we are giving you the chance to go to Fiji on a family holiday. We have made all of our beanies now to round out the campaign 50% off, so they're now only $14.95. You go onto Carrie's Beanies for Brain Cancer, you click on the Buy a Beanie button,
Yep.
and then after you've bought your beanie, you click on the Enter button, which
Yes.
is right next to it, and you enter the competition to win yourself a holiday to Fiji. And let me tell you
I've
what's
got
on
questions.
this holiday.
I've got questions.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you tell me, then I'll ask questions.
Okay, so here's what's happening on the holiday.
Yeah.
It's flights to Fiji included.
How good?
5 nights,
Yeah.
for 2 adults, 2 kids, daily breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Pretty good.
$1,000 from Luxury Escapes, a voucher for you to spend there. All of this is thanks to Luxury Escapes and our show, The Carrie and Tommy Show. We are doing this to round out our campaign, give you guys the chance of a holiday, but knowing you're doing good at the same time.
Now, the folks at Luxury Escapes do an amazing job, so your holiday's going to be awesome. But I've got questions.
Okay.
So I go and I buy a beanie, which is 50% off.
So
That's
if you've been
good.
thinking, oh, I kind of want one, now you're like, oh, now there's a reason you can get one. It's only $14.95. That is a couple of coffees.
And if you like me, I'm colourblind. I've got the green one.
Yep, you got the unisex one.
Yes, I've got the unisex one. It's wonderful. My housemate keeps stealing it. So then you can go on and you can buy another one.
Well,
and
because
then
there's
I
a
can
black
enter.
double pom-pom. Some of them left too. There's not many of all of these, and it's for as long as they're there. Once they're gone, then the competition closes, and we will tell you who's going on the holiday.
Tommy, next question.
Yep.
So can I go in and buy one and enter and then go back and buy another one?
Yes.
Because it's only like $15
Yes.
to enter.
Yes. So you can buy.
I'm going to buy 10 and enter 10 times.
Yes.
Hang on.
You
I
can.
work for the company.
You can't. You're the one helping giving this away.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so you-
but
you-
hypothetically, if I was out there listening,
Yes, you
I can
could
buy
enter.
10 and enter
Yes,
10 times.
enter, buy them individually, and then go and enter individually.
Yes.
Now, so I did. I did record. I thought, how do I get cut through? Because it's hard to get cut through on Insta, right?
Are you trying to go viral?
No, I just want people to see the beanies are 50% off and that they can win a holiday. So have you seen the viral videos where people are wearing, women are wearing stilettos and they're standing on like a pile of books on a table and they're balancing?
Oh, those ones?
Yes.
No.
No.
Of course
Oh.
I haven't.
Anyway, it's really hard to do. You're
It
literally
sounds hard though,
balancing.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Why-
So then I thought I would do that and then I would say my message. But then I found it so hard to stay in that position that the video in the end just sounds like I'm like a bit delusional.
Constipated?
Well, screaming and a bit frantic. But then at the end, because I asked the girls to let me be free. So like I had girls holding either hand in case I fell off.
Was
because
that in the
obviously-
viral trend?
Oh, H&S and stuff.
Oh, is that what everyone's doing?
And then they did let go and they walked away. And then I absolutely packed my dacks and screamed at
Is
them
that
to
in
come
the
in.
viral
So all
trend?
it is, have you got a bit of me doing
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Have I got your attention? Up here, look up here. That's better. Now, I have no idea why this is a viral trend, but I'm here to tell you want to win a family holiday to Fiji, all you got to do is buy a beanie. They're half price, $14.95 at carriesbeaniesforbraincancer.com, and you can win a family holiday to Fiji. Oh, my God, why are people doing this? Oh, my God, that was scary.
Anyway, I hate it so much that I'm not
that's
going
good.
to post it. I hate
No,
it.
Carrie told me show
I
on the
hate it
socials.
So, no. Eli doesn't even want to put it up.
Why are you not putting it up?
Because I just hate it. So now I've just recorded a boring video telling people to
Carrie, are you just being held by people there?
No, I'm not. I'm balancing.
That's really good,
Isn't it?
actually.
Yeah.
Was that a second? Were you balancing?
No,
that
I
whole time?
was actually balancing.
That's
That's why I was
good.
speaking that fast, like a lunatic.
Well done.
yeah.
I'll buy a beanie and enter.
Do you think I should post it?
Oh, who cares?
No,
yes,
I
you
do
definitely
need.
should.
I do need to care.
You definitely should.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia for your Monday Arvo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
I promise I'm not going to my second job after this. I happen to have heels in my.
Got to raise that
stilettos.
money somehow.
Someone's done the walk of shame this morning,
No.
and this is for
Okay.
beanies.
So,
Somehow.
It's a
We've
good
got
cause.
we got a trip to Fiji to give away. All
Yes.
you've got to do is buy a beanie, 50% off they are, so they're now just $14.95. Go to carriesbeaniesforbraincancer.com and then you enter for your chance to win a family holiday. And one of the ways I was going to try and promote it online to get traction was to do this viral trend where people, women particularly, are wearing heels and standing on tables and a pile of books and trying to balance in an awkward position.
And I assume, because this is a viral trend that you've seen and you brought to the show, it's from 6 months, a year ago.
Look, I don't know when
'Cause
it became a thing, but it's all over my Instagram
This was
feed.
big in the Ask Jeeves days.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I then didn't want to post it because it's just embarrassing and I look ridiculous. And so
I know what you do when you think things are embarrassing.
What?
You do them again.
No,
And that's
now
why
you
have
guys have-
stilettos on.
Well, you don't believe that I did it unassisted because you saw the video and you were like, you were absolutely held by women holding your hands on either side, our producers. And I said, no, I did it on my own. So now I feel like I need to double down and prove to you that
But
I
you
did
packed
it.
stilettos to bring
No,
today.
I didn't. They're from the Logies.
They're from last night.
Sure.
Yeah, it's way
I was
better.
doing this for everybody last night at the after party.
And so is this why you have 3 spotters around you to catch you?
Well, because I'm doing it on work premises, and if I fall and hurt myself, it's all
This
your
is
fault.
the moneymaker.
So
Okay,
it's,
so here
when
I
we say
am.
don't do this at
Okay.
home, do it at work.
Do it
so
at
you're
work.
covered.
So you're covered.
So
okay.
Carrie is going to stand on
Okay, so you've got to stand up.
Oh, that's
a
Elle.
table.
That's Elle McPherson's book.
I'm about to put a heel through Elle's head. Sorry,
Oh,
Elle.
that's the body.
I
no,
know,
no,
I
the head's
respect
fine,
you.
just not the body.
Okay, hold on. Just hold that for a second.
So when you're up,
Okay.
oh my
Carrie's
God,
putting one foot on a stack of books
Carrie,
that are on
this
a
is,
table,
this is very impressive.
and then
Okay.
she's crossed her leg over the other one. She's balancing.
You're kind of like a sexy Buddha.
There we go.
What's your message?
Buddha was already
sexy.
Buy beanie, 50% off. Then you can win a trip to Fiji.
Why do you talk like that?
Because I get stressed when
Carrie, that's really good.
Yeah. I get really anxious. Oh, sorry.
Well done.
Yeah.
At Carrie Tommy Show on the socials. You want to see? What did you
join
say?
the
Sexy
circus.
Buddha.
Sexy Buddha.
I could join the circus.
Oh,
I think you
next.
need a bit more.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
for your Monday Arvo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. When hunger hits, you need a quick flavour fix. Pick up Indomie special chicken flavour soup noodles for only $3.95 for 5 packs. Available in the noodle aisle at Woolies.
Because we're going to hear about your night at the Logies a bit later on in the show. But right now, I need to get religious with you for just a second. Yep.
Have you ever been religious?
I think I might be making the turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever identified as with any denomination?
No, but I'm easily influenced. I only have to watch one good documentary and I will do whatever you tell
You
me.
join a cult.
Honestly, I would be so easily recruited. If you've got good marketing material, send it my way. What do you mean? Huh? Actually, I couldn't hear you.
Sorry,
I
God
think
was
God
speaking.
was speaking. Yeah, sorry, Eli.
He said Scientology.
Whatever, I'll do it. Thank you. I don't. Is it the same dude? Does he do all of them?
I assume so.
Can we check in with the Hindus?
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it's same.
We're on the royalty-free music, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
Damn it.
Hindus, someone was telling me the other day about Hindu religion. Is that the one where you don't need too much or too little of anything? You just wanted just enough kind of thing?
I don't know. I think that's the food pyramid. No. Are you getting Hinduism and the food pyramid
No,
confused?
I think there's not as much competition between people and everything because you're not chasing wealth and you're not chasing fame and you're not chasing success. You're okay with just having enough.
I think
Is that Hindu?
But that's pretty common amongst all of them, isn't it? Like that's what the Buddhists are about as well. And I thought that's
some
what
of the other ones were pretty into getting the cash.
No, but the Pope kisses the feet of people. That's to prove you're not. I mean,
I do think also organised religion and faith are two different things.
Sounds like a chat I don't want to get into.
No, it's a good. Right now, we're not going to get into it, but it's an interesting conversation because I think a lot of people would say they had faith. I grew up in the church. I went to church every single weekend. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing. Us having this chat, and then it's like, here's the new one from Ed Sheeran. That's all I'm laughing at.
No, I did. My family was religious. My grandfather was a priest. My mum tried to become an Anglican minister. I know this is not the funny chat you're going to have, but I'm saying I grew up in the church and I now, having lived my full life and being exposed to it, do believe there's a difference between organised religion and your faith.
Yes.
Anyway, you don't care for that chat now. What would you like to talk about?
I wanted to talk about when you've prayed for something. Because
so I've prayed for
Have you ever prayed for
lots of things.
I want funny things, Carrie.
I mean,
Not
growing
serious
as a
stuff.
kid, I prayed so much.
You're out of time.
No, actually, I do remember something I prayed for that was funny. I once on the way home from school found $50 on the walking home, a $50 note.
Yeah.
And then I decided I would walk home the exact same route every single afternoon after school. And I used to pray as I left school every afternoon that I would find a $50 note again. Never did find another $50 note again.
This is interesting because when I was crook, I found myself praying to get better, right? And I wasn't getting down on my hands and knees. I was just like, oh, please. And then I happened to be reading a book about a monk's happy way of life, right? And then in the book, he said, you shouldn't pray for things you don't have. You should be praying using gratitude for the things you already have. That's what your prayer shouldn't be like, I want a Lamborghini. It should be, hey, thanks for, having a
the roof
lovely
above
family.
my head or whatever.
Yeah. So then I got confused and I'm like, I was praying, saying thank you for the flu. It was very tough because it's given me some downtime. And then I read a quote in the book and it said, you can pray for toast all you want, but if you don't put bread in the toaster, it's never going to happen. So then I got real confused and I didn't know, but I'm better. So maybe it worked.
Oh, my God. You are. You're.
This is like when my grandma prays for a car park.
My mum.
Yeah, my mum does that.
My mum
every
does that.
single time. And I'm like, but grandma, that's not
you were
a car
gonna
park.
find one at
And
some
she's like,
point.
well, there's a car park. And I'm like, damn it.
Hang on. This is good. I was going to say, what have you prayed for? But let's play, my mum does that. 13 10 60, just give us a call and tell us what your mum does. And if we all have the same shared experience, we can chime in and go, my mum does that.
That's not where this chat was going to go, was it?
No.
We're going to talk more about
and you know what? My mum does that. She often starts chats and they end up in completely different areas. This is great. Let's play the first ever edition of My Mum Does That. So give us a call, tell us what your mum does, and if it's universal, we'll chime in and go, my mum does that. 13 10 60.
Carrie and Tommy.
For your Monday Arvo, it is Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little. And on 13 10 60, we're playing the first ever edition of
My mum does that. So give us a call and tell us what your mum does. And then if it rings true for us, we'll chime in and go, my mum does that.
My mum does that.
My mum
My
does
mum
that.
does that.
My mum actually does get involved.
Yeah,
in
my
it.
mum does that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Does your mum finish your sentences? My mum does that.
Yeah, my mum does that
My
too.
mum does that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God, Jenny. Jenny, do you mind if we keep going with the segment?
Okay.
Sure. Sure. Jenny, do you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to go
she does
grab
mind.
some dinner later?
Okay.
Jaya, how are you?
Sorry, I've just got...
Yeah,
Jaya,
not bad yourself.
sorry, just 1 second. Jenny, I'm thinking for dessert, I'm going to get the apple crumble. Is that all right?
Okay.
Not bad. It's okay. How's Carrie's cooking, by the way?
Okay.
Why don't you ask her about religion and her faith?
Oh, Jenny, I'm just going to move on.
Okay.
Thank you. G'day, Jaya.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
That's good. Welcome to My Mum Does That. What does your mum do?
Oh, she prays when she cooks that it doesn't burn.
I mean, my mum doesn't do that, the cooking bit. Carrie, does your mum do that?
No.
No? Is Jenny quite a good cook,
Yeah,
or does she
doesn't
say her
burn
prayer?
a lot of things. She does pray for a lot of things, but I've never heard her pray to not burn her food.
Jaya, does it work?
Not really.
Jesse, does your mum do that?
No.
Oh, no, the first ever edition, and we got a dunk-dong from the first guy.
But it's well done. Thank you for getting involved, Jaya. Who you got?
What about Caitlin? Hey, Caitlin.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. What does your mum do?
My mum always says that it's her house and it's her rules. Unless we're cleaning, then it's everybody's house. So then everybody has to help.
Oh, my dad does that.
Yeah, my mum doesn't do that either.
Both of my parents do it.
Do they? Did
Yes.
you, Carrie, when you were growing up, did your mum ever say, my house, my rules?
No.
Uh,
I mean, I know that's quite a common mother thing to say, but my mum doesn't do that.
do you reckon it's a more, Caitlin, do you reckon it's a more mum thing to say or a more dad thing to say?
I think my mum says it more. I think that she thinks that it's sort of her house, it's her rules. You know, if I haven't unloaded the dishwasher, then I'm in trouble and I'm disrespecting her house. But, you know, if it comes to cleaning and we've got people coming over in a few hours, then it's everybody's house.
To be fair, one of the producers just said to us or wrote on our little computer here, which is what my mum used to say, which is, as long as you're under my roof.
My roof, yeah.
And then my mum did that.
Yeah.
My dad did
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it doesn't work unless your mum did it.
No, but my dad did it.
Oh,
My
we
mum
can
did
play
that.
My Dad Does That tomorrow.
Okay, Michael, what does your mum do?
I'll try. G'day, Michael.
Oh, g'day, guys. How are you?
Yeah, living the dream. What does your mum do?
Yeah, Mum, she always sees things that are past the expiry date and be like, oh, that'll be okay.
Yeah, my mum does that.
My
mum does that. Your mum does that?
No, my dad does that.
Oh, okay, let's go to Chelsea.
Hang
we
on,
need
sorry,
all
I just
three
need a
of us to
question.
get
I just need a
our
question.
mums doing it.
A question for
Yeah.
Michael. Michael, do you know how past a use-by date you've gone? Like, have you got a record?
Yeah. So, like, we were cleaning out her cupboard the other day in the pantry and it had something from 2018.
That's
so, that'll be okay.
What was it?
It was cereal, like Nutri-Grain cereal. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it would have been
That would have
fine.
been okay. It's Iron Man food. Yes. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
Let's try Chelsea. Chelsea, what does your mum do?
My mum, she'll call me, and then while we're talking on the phone, she'll get another call and tell me that she'll call me back and never does.
My mum doesn't do that. I think
my
if she
mum
got
doesn't do
another
that.
call while I was on the phone, she'd panic like she was trying to defuse a bomb or something.
You know what my mum does do?
What?
Is now speaks to everybody on speakerphone. She doesn't put it up to her ear. She holds the phone on speaker.
My mum does that, but only by accident. Often my
Oh.
mum will go, I'm just putting my AirPods in, and then I'll hear the phone move away from her head and go, and she'll yell, can you hear me? And I'm like, yes, but I'm
But not through your
not
ear.
through your AirPods.
Hold on. So is the air... Oh, this is dumb. Do the AirPods have microphones?
No, she's yelling into the phone.
No, but how can you speak back? Don't worry.
No, keep going.
AirPods have a microphone in it.
That's what I just asked. Yeah, do
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What
So
did you
why
think
don't they-
happened?
why does it not sound like the noise is coming out from the, like, anyway, it's quite clear.
I think it's a directional mic. Yeah.
But aren't they in your ears?
Yeah, but the bit of the... We don't have any.
Anyway, Trish.
My mum does that too.
Carrie and Tommy.
Yes, it's not just us. Web guy Eli.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help?
Now, obviously, you know this is a safe space, and we like to celebrate.
Is it?
It is. We like to celebrate all things, and we're all capable of overindulging from time to time. And some people, they eat in shame. We've spoken to a lot of people who go through drive-thrus on their way home and eat their KFC in their car, and then get home and say they haven't eaten anything, and then have a full dinner. And a lot of other shows, they would mock that behaviour, and we celebrate it. So, Eli, knowing that, if you wouldn't mind stepping up to the plate, please.
Hi, my name is Eli.
Hi, Eli.
Hi, Eli.
Hi.
Welcome to the group.
And today I have eaten a spag and bowl.
A spag and bowl.
He ate the bowl too. He was pretty hungry.
Who says a spag and bowl?
I was trying something new. What's it called?
Spag bowl.
Oh, okay. I ate spaghetti. And I ate
Bolognese?
3 bolognese, yes. And I ate 3 vanilla Choc-Tops and 3 salted caramel.
Three. Sorry. That's sorry.
So 6?
So Eli, 6 in total.
Yes,
You
but
ate
3
6?
vanilla. No, hold on.
So there's no
3
judgment here.
vanilla
Yeah.
We just
and
clarify.
3 salted caramel.
And
so
6
Eli,
normal-sized Choc-Tops.
Yeah, they were.
And
hold
there's
on.
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
3
Yeah, vanilla. I
yes,
get it.
and 3 salted caramel. So where'd you
They're
find the
saying-
6?
It's like you saying I ate spag and bowl. You ate spag bowl. So you just put them together. You ate 6.
And then I ate.
So I'm just
churri-
interested. Sorry, we will get to. I know it's an extensive list, and believe me, I don't want to miss any of it. But I'm just interested
Eli
in the
didn't.
salted caramel ones because I was in the room when the Choc-Tops were offered to everyone, and you said salted caramel. Ugh, I don't want them.
Ate it.
And then 3 minutes later, and 3 vanilla Choc-Tops later, you ate not only 1 but now 3.
They were going to melt. And I don't
Only
like
with-
food wastage.
No, and the
very
freezers
thoughtful.
are meters away. Well,
And
the other
then-
people
And
are
then
feet
I was
away.
here when, just as he had consumed those 6 Choc-Tops, we were told there was free food in the work kitchen.
I believe the exact words were, "There's Mad Max in the kitchen." I like you hadn't eaten in, well, hours.
It's like he hadn't eaten the spag in the bowl and the 6 Choc-Tops.
Well, I was trying to reduce my food consumption and eat healthy portions. But because I had
When
already.
was that?
Today. It was meant to start today.
Quick question,
But-
Eli.
Oh, yes.
Because when you yelled that there's free Mad Max in the kitchen, you and I walked down together,
That's right. yeah.
and you grabbed the last burrito, and
Oh.
I assumed we were going to share it. But I never got my bit of burrito, and I thought he's had 6 Choc-Tops. There's no way he's going to eat the
It
whole
was a
thing.
big burrito.
Did you
too.
have the whole burrito?
I had all of it.
He doesn't like food
Well, he
wastage.
doesn't like, he doesn't.
Yeah, and
No,
so
I was
I was
gonna
going
eat
to start
it.
this healthy eating, but because I had already messed it up with the Choc-Tops that were going to melt,
Yeah.
and that's how you get ants.
Oh, and
Yeah,
the,
you
thought I would,
don't want to get ants.
true.
I would, I thought I've already messed it up. I might as well eat that chorizo.
That was going to
Burrito.
melt. That was going to melt
It
too.
was going to get cold.
That was going to get cold.
But,
Frozen.
but we've missed it all. This is a safe space. And
Yes.
we love nothing better than all the food you consume today.
Thank you.
Yeah. How are you feeling now?
I'm hungry. No, I feel good. I feel actually really happy with
You've
myself.
had enough ice cream that your turds are going to look like Mr. Whippy.
I'll put it on the socials.
13 10 60.
Oh, how much have you eaten?
Give us a call. What have you eaten and how much of it have you eaten?
Yeah, and it
The-
doesn't
the
have to
more the
be-
merrier. Like, we're not into diet culture around here.
It doesn't have to be today. If you've got one that you're particularly proud
And you
of,
think about it often.
an event,
Yeah.
I'd
An
love
eating
to hear
event.
about it. Yeah. Give us a
13
call.
10
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
If you're just joining us, welcome to a safe space.
Yeah, we've just heard from web guy Eli, who said he had how many?
Spag and bowl.
Spag and bowl.
Yeah.
One of the more questionable choices of the use of
Three-
the English language.
3 Choc-Tops.
No. 3
And-
vanilla.
3 other Choc-Tops.
No, 3 vanilla.
Yeah, that's
And 3 salt and caramel.
Yeah.
salt
so-
and caramel.
Why
Salted.
can't
And
you speak?
you had
Salt and
one-
caramel.
One whole. I thought we were going to have it, but you had one whole because I didn't have any Choc-Tops. But then you had one whole chorizo and burrito.
Yes.
Burrito and toe.
Burrito.
Yeah, but this is a safe space.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Heads,
I did
shoulders.
eat everybody's bread rolls at the Logies last night. I got hungry, and a lot of people don't eat bread
Another-
rolls.
Did you ask for them or
Another
did you
loading.
just take them off their plate?
First one I asked, and then I saw the others weren't being eaten.
Fair.
One I pretended I didn't know what side to eat it,
Yeah, that's good.
and I was halfway through it, and I was like, oh.
Whoops.
Somebody
Sorry.
said both. Caller number 1. Hello.
Hi, my name's Shannon, and on a weekly basis, I consume 1 litre of ice cream in one sitting, in a single sitting.
You do
1
this.
litre, so it's like the family size ones, yeah?
Yeah, so like a tub of like, what's my favourite brand? Oh, just the Coles brand, actually. They do a really good mocha flavour, 1
Yum.
litre in
And-
one sitting.
And so, Shannon, you do this once a week?
Yep.
And do you have a favourite night? Is it like a Sunday treat or something?
It's usually either a Friday or a Saturday night treat, so at the end of the week. Once my daughter has gone to bed, my partner has vacated to his computer, and I'm on the couch on my own, and I just open a tub of ice cream.
I noticed you obviously mentioned your family there. Do they get any ice cream?
No, so that's actually a point of contention with myself and my partner. We've been together for almost 8 years now, and he still can't get over the fact that I eat ice cream, one, directly from the tub, and two, that I will eat it all in one go.
That doesn't surprise us, Shannon. This is the sort of space where people confess to sins like that all the time.
Some people don't get it. They just don't.
I get a lot of judgment at home, so I'm really glad that this space has become open for me.
Yeah.
Well, welcome
Shannon,
back
you're welcome.
anytime.
You
Yeah.
just mentioned it's a mocha flavoured ice cream. Does it keep you up?
No, actually it doesn't, so I would like to question the caffeine content.
I reckon a sternly worded letter might be in order,
Or
Shannon.
you might get some freebie ice cream.
Oh, my gosh, Shannon, that is a great trick. I used to do that back in the day. I would always complain about things that I liked, and they'd send me more. I'd make up things. Like if there was a new flavour of chips, I'd say I got, there was no flavouring on them, right? And then they'd write back and they'd say, you got what we call a low flavour batch, and they'd send me a box of chips. Shannon, you can put that in your back pocket.
That's in my pocket right now.
There you go. Thank you so much for joining us, Shannon.
I think. Let's go to caller 2 now. Caller 2, are you there?
Hi, my name's Brad, and I've got an eating problem.
Welcome, Brad. There's no better place to talk about it. What exactly are you eating?
Well, I went to a football game and had a bit of the munchies going on, and ended up sitting down to eat 2 steak sandwiches, 2 boxes of hot chips, 6 jam donuts, and then my mate that was sitting next to me said to me, "Have you had enough?" And then I pulled out a cherry ripe out of my pocket and said, "Now I have."
6 jam donuts.
Oh, yum. I think the cherry ripe's questionable, but we're not here to judge what you choose to eat.
Brad, can I ask, how are the...
It was the only chocolate bar they had at the time.
Yeah, there's a reason
enough.
that's the one that's left.
I like cherry ripes. Brad, how are the third-degree burns from eating 6 hot jam donuts?
Well, I had to eat them slowly, but there was a bit of burnage.
Yes.
I haven't had a good jam donut in so long. What are you laughing at?
Absolutely nothing.
Is that some reference to something that I'm unaware of?
Nope. Thank
Don't
you,
Google it.
Brad.
Don't Google it. Now that's all I'm going to want to do.
Call number, not on the work computer. Call number 3. Hello.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I have a fortnightly indulgence.
Oh.
I have a 1.25 litre bottle of Coke.
Yes.
I have a family block of chocolate.
Yes.
I have a full garlic bread. I have a full family pizza.
Oh.
Plus, I have a regular take-home Baskin ice cream.
Oh.
All in a 2.5 to 3 hour period while I'm watching a movie.
Oh, Michelle, that sounds wonderful.
Do you know, Michelle, that takes me back to, in my early 20s, one of my favourite Friday night things to do was I really liked the KFC chips.
Sorry, just some music, please.
So I'd go past KFC and I'd get the chips there. And often I liked the mashed potato and gravy, so I'd get a 2-piece feed occasionally. But I really liked a Big Mac, but I preferred the KFC chips. So then I'd go to McDonald's to get my burger. But then on the way home, I'd always go past the convenience store so that I could get lollies and chocolate to have after that and soft drink. And so it would take me 3 different stores just to get my Friday night dinner, and I loved it so much.
These days you can do that all in one Uber Eats order. Just get them to go to every spot
I
along
don't
the
have
way.
to get off the couch.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, Michelle, are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to check the fortnightly treat hadn't sent you into cardiac arrest.
No.
Why is it only once a fortnight?
Well, it was once a fortnight because raising my child, I was a single mum, and it was the once a fortnight my child would actually go to my parents for the night.
Oh,
Michelle.
Can we shout Michelle her?
Yes, absolutely. Your next fortnightly.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Oh, he's now an adult. He's now an adult.
Michelle, don't say no to cash.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around the country for your drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
I just had the funniest morning with Hughesy, and I have to tell you, because it's nothing monumental. It's just little bits of
Do I need-
idiocy. Is that a word?
Yeah. Do I need to be worried about my job, Carrie? Because he's filled in
Not
for
after
the last
this.
2 weeks, and then you've spent the morning with him.
No, we were at the Logies on the weekend, and then I texted him
Ka-clang.
this morning, and he said he asked how the after party was, and I said I didn't go, and I said what are you doing, and he said I'm getting a coffee, and then I said okay I'll come down and meet you, and I said what time are you going to the airport, and he said
Oh
at
my
the same time
God.
I was.
This is scintillating.
And then I said, I'll come with you. And he goes, I've got to warn you, though, I've got a hire car. I didn't think anything of that. Came downstairs, got my coffee, and then we tried to look for his hire car.
Oh, no.
When he warned you that he had a hire car, did you not think, why is he warning me about
I
it?
should have. He did say also when I got in the car, I probably should have really told you all the problems with the hire car.
Okay.
Like the things that we were going to encounter on the way. 'cause there
Surely
was a
the
lot.
problem with the hire car isn't where he's left it.
Okay, so first of all, we walked around the casino for about 30 minutes.
Why didn't he just valet?
Trying to find his car. And he kept going, 7. It had a 7 in it. Like, honestly, like an old man. We were walking around, and a casino the morning after is just a very depressing place to be.
Yeah, and they're also confusing because sometimes they're numbers, but then sometimes they're suits of cards. And you're like, am I in the
going-
2 of clubs or the
And
Queen
he's
of
saying to
hearts?
random people as we're walking past, can't find my car, 7. It was 7. I'm like, what? They don't care. Why are you talking to them? And then eventually, I won't go through the entire half hour, but eventually it was on level 5. Nothing to do with
Nothing.
the 7.
Level 5?
5 kind of looks like... No, it doesn't.
Was he doing
It's
the
odd.
click thing to at least try and find
Nah,
it?
because we hadn't even got
Oh
to
my
the entrance.
God.
There was only one car park entrance in the whole of the casino, but he was insistent there was another one that he had. And I said, and we spoke to every worker, and they said there's only the one. He goes, nah, there is another one. They're like, there isn't. Anyway, so we get in the car. He's going along and he couldn't get work out his wipers and his indicators. So every
no.
turn
It's not European.
was wipers. And then when he needed to indicate, he wasn't indicating. And I was just holding on for dear life.
What are you in too? Are you in a little Hyundai Getz
The
or something?
weirdest thing you've ever seen. It looked like it was a bit from that Back to the Future show with that
Like a DeLorean.
but it wasn't that. It was a really
Was it a
basic
BYD?
car. It was a basic car. It was nothing fancy, but it looked so weird. It
I
had
love
this
that brand.
weird shape.
It is the opposite.
Basic.
It's the opposite of a time machine. It's cost you an hour.
I know. I was starting to get stressed because I hadn't left a lot of time for my flight. Anyway, when we go through this new tunnel that he said we should go through, then he took the wrong
Well, now
turn.
you're taking detours.
So
He's
then
also the worst driver.
Oh my gosh. And he was like, shit. Oh my God. So then we're off the tunnel and then we had to reroute. So I'm trying to use his phone to reroute to the airport. And then his alarm just starts going off. And I said, what's that? And he goes, I don't know. And I'm like, it's your phone. And he goes, nuts. And I'm like, it's your phone going off. And he's looking at the alarm on his phone, looking at me like I'm the one like doing something weird.
While driving.
So then I'm turning his alarm off at 10 a.m. in the morning. And then he goes, I thought I might have had a sleep in. And I'm like, but your flight's in like half an hour.
Yeah.
Then we get to the airport and the hire car place is no longer at the airport. It's like 10 minutes away. So then he parks his car, but then we have to wait for this big bus. So we see
surely
the
you've
bus.
left him by this
So
point.
we get on this bus.
I'd get out.
But it's a bus with no driver. So we sat on this bus and after about 10 minutes he goes, do you think there's a driver? And I'm like, I don't know, but my flight's going to leave soon. So then I'm walking around the hire car place saying to people, is there a driver?
Wait, so you just got on an empty bus and hoped that it would take you somewhere?
And then we finally got to the airport and I was like, bye. And he goes, see ya. Thanks for a good morning. It was just, and I said to him when we were driving, I said, oh my God, like you're really getting old. And he goes, oh, this is not a new thing. I said, what do you mean? He goes, I've been like this for a long time.
Well, you know where he said he was swearing and it was the wrong tunnel and stuff like that. I've driven with him before and he was changing lanes, nearly hitting traffic. And I was like, Hughesy, we're 2 blocks from your house. Like, how do you not know where to go?
Well, he didn't know. He
And
didn't
this
know
was
what day it was. He didn't know what time it was.
This was 10 years ago. He should
He's
have his
gotten
license
worse,
taken
not
off him.
better.
And he's sober.
I know.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Driving you home for your Monday afternoon. It is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
So I may have just spent a few minutes dissing Hughesy and the state of our morning together, and I think he's heard and is not happy with how I've framed him. Hello, Hughesy.
No, I just think that you've probably put egg on puddings or mayonnaise. What do you put, extra egg? Or what do you put on the pudding?
Just like that, you've come in and completely redeemed yourself. You are not old and dottery as Carrie had made you out to be, Hughes.
How long did we look for your hire car?
Well, a while, but I've looked longer. You know, that was a short.
Oh my
That was
God.
short, and it's. I reckon it's right to pull out if you're not sure. Pull out, go back, get some advice, and then have a second, approach.
What about when you started just telling random people that you're on level 7 and no one cares?
Yeah, and it looked like there was no level 7 as well. So that was, yeah. Look,
You did take a photo of where your car was parked, which I thought was
Yes.
a very smart thing to do as your age. You should always take photos of where you
I
parked.
don't understand. Did it have no details of where it was?
no, it said what did it say? I3. I don't know what it said. It was
Certainly
something.
not
but-
7.
No, I don't know where the 7 came from, actually. Maybe I dreamt that. So, but we were deep. I knew we were deep in the bowels of the casino. So, yeah, it's some people never get out of there. So, I think we did well.
Huge.
And you got on the flight. It's fine. We did well.
How long did we sit in
Tommy.
the
Good to
bus
have you
for,
back,
do you
Tommy.
think?
Thank you, Hughes. Very nice to hear your voice. Thank you for doing a great job for the last couple of weeks. Hey, I need to know, though, what happened to this second entrance to the car park that you were so adamant existed?
Yeah, I don't know what. I might have done a lap the day before.
Oh my
like,
God.
I know what happened. So, yeah, I really thought I was at the other end of the complex. So,
What about
yeah, I
when
think-
we just
yeah.
sat on an empty bus?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, what was the driver doing? He was going to the toilet. But yeah,
A long
I don't
toilet
know.
break.
It was a long, it was all happening or not happening, so to speak. So,
Do you think that when people picture the Logies, showbiz night of nights, and you and Carrie are among the biggest stars to attend such a prestigious event, do you think that they're expecting those stars to then spend hours looking for a higher car instead of simply ever getting a driver or valet?
God, I forgot the next bit. Oh my God, Hughesy, I forgot what happened. What happened? What happened when we were getting the bus bit to the airport? Who called and what did you realise?
I can't remember. What was it?
Your driver called and said, I'm waiting
Oh,
for
my
you.
driver called.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for you at the
I had
hotel.
a driver. Yeah.
That
the
whole
old
time he
double up.
had a driver, but we were finding his rental car.
He's getting a lot of double ups. There's a lot of double ups at the moment.
Getting double's better than getting nothing.
I know, but I had an awkward one the other night where I was like, had a gig on and I called an Uber and the Uber's there and there's 2 cars there and they're both fighting over me. And I'm like, oh, hang on, I must have had a driver for this gig. So I had to tell the Uber guy to leave and he said, you got to cancel me. And I said, I don't know how to. So he got my phone. Took him ages to cancel me as well. Yeah, we just got a bit of more preparation. Yeah, it's not, as I said to Carrie today, it's not an age thing. I've always been like this. So, it's not.
You are in prime identity theft. Like
I am.
mode. You
100%.
Does that worry you? Have you been giving
yes,
out your
he
credit
is.
card details a lot on the phone?
Yes, I've given a lot of details to a lot of different people. So as far as I know, and look, to be honest, people could be stealing off me as we speak. I don't keep a track of my phone. No, I
Oh
shouldn't
my
say
God,
that.
do not say that. Do not say that.
Carrie got my password on my phone, actually. That was poor. Why did I give that to you, Carrie?
Because I was trying to get us out of the tunnel that you
I know that,
got us
but
into.
that was a security breach by me. I should not have given you my
At least when you
password on my
forget
phone.
it, someone will remember.
To be fair, I'm as old and forgetful as you, so I don't even remember your number, so don't stress.
Good,
Hey,
good.
is there any goss that I've forgotten to tell them about from the Logies? They asked me and I didn't have anything to report.
There's not really. I think so. I mean, do you give them the Carrie Ann Kennelly stuff? No. All right. No, that's old news. So
What
I love
Carrie
I
Ann
love
bit?
her feud. No,
What
but we
feud?
don't want to.
Oh, who's he feuding with?
No, I can't say. There's a lot of feuds going on, guys. There's a lot of feuds going on. She's and there's
I
other
was
people
sitting at
feuding
Kat's
with.
table and I didn't know she was feuding.
Or maybe you're
Oh,
feuding.
didn't you know?
Oh my
no,
God,
well, maybe she
am I
the
the person
feud.
she's feuding with?
Did she speak to you? Because there's some
course.
people she will never speak to again her whole life.
We'd been on a holiday together, so we we went on a holiday together about 15, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
To Dubai together on a trip.
You know, I'm really strong at telling people to live in the moment. You know, I didn't do that with Carrie Ann. No, Carrie Ann, don't tell Carrie Ann how to live her life, all right? So you do not do that. If
you
she wants to
feuding?
hold a grape, she'll hold one.
Are you
So I'm
feuding
not-
with CAC?
No, I love CAC. No, me
Hold
and
on,
CAC are great.
this feud, how did you find it? Did it just emerge that there was a feud last night, or has it been going on?
No, she told me at the after party about her feud. It all revolves around, Gold Logie nominees. But anyway, I can't talk more about it. I feel like but it's a proper feud. It's a proper
Does the other person know
grudge.
they're in it?
Not sure.
Yeah, they're the proper ones. They're the good ones.
All right, Hughes. Well, I don't know where you are now, or what car you're in, or what freeway
With my
you're on,
dog,
but I hope you
right?
get home okay. Oh, your dog, Ginger, my
Ginger's
mate.
here, yeah. Ginger's here. So Ginger's just...
How's it going?
Ginger, no, you love Ginger. Tommy, she loves dogs, and don't say she doesn't love dogs. It makes her angry, all right? But,
yeah, it does make her angry.
Yeah, thank you. And my chips have turned up. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
I've
well,
got
you have your chips. Bye,
Me and
Hughesy.
Ginger are going to eat the chips in the park. Bye.
Carrie and Tommy.
Well, you missed while you're away. We're giving out tickets, lots of tickets at the moment. And right now we are giving away Pete Davidson tickets.
Ooh.
He is coming down under, the superstar from Saturday Night Live. He's bringing his stand-up comedy show to Australia this September. Head to livenation.com.au for tickets and all the info.
So make sure you head there if you want to grab your tickets. But Bickers, I believe you also have some in your hot little
I
pocket
do.
to give away right now.
13 10 60 if you want them right now. And you might be able to see him when he's on stage with his tat, because did I read today that he's got a humiliating tat that he regrets? Was that him?
Yeah, it was. It was something about having swag.
Yeah, he said the tat he has that he regrets says, jokes come and go, but swag is forever.
Hasn't he had a lot of his tattoos removed?
Oh, maybe he's had that one removed too. Has he?
Swag doesn't live forever.
No.
Carrie and Tommy.
It's time for Bickmore's Bits.
Here we go now.
So a fascinating IVF story for you. The world's oldest baby has been born in Ohio. I always go to say Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio. So this baby was born from an embryo frozen over 30 years ago, right? So years and years and years ago, 30 years ago, a woman and her husband were having trouble having kids and they wound up with 4 embryos. They had a daughter with one and then they were going to use them all at some point, but then they got divorced and they never used the rest of the embryos. And so this couple recently then used the embryo, it's called an adopted embryo, but they, paid to have this embryo that's been sitting there, and they weren't sure how it would go because it's 30 years old. They've been trying to conceive for 7 years. They got it through an embryo adoption agency, and they've just had a baby. So now the baby has a 30-year-old sister who was the original embryo that the couple used.
Oh, wow.
And yeah,
You can
isn't
see
that
what you
incredible?
look like in the future.
That is true.
Carrie,
actually, a lot of siblings could do that though.
But not 30 years.
No, but like 20 years. You often hear about like surprise babies when, at 20 years on, or because in your 40s, we were talking about this last week, you missed some scintillating chat. In your 40s, when you're perimenopausal,
oh my God,
a lot of women think that they can't get pregnant, but so they stop really caring because they think, well, I'm going through perimenopause, and then they have accidental babies.
Really?
Yes.
I was an accidental baby. They're not all bad.
Was your mum going through perimenopause? Or?
I haven't checked, haven't dug down for the details. The question about the age of the embryo, do they have a shortage over there? Is that why they went for one that was so old?
That is a very,
or was it
very good question.
Was it like a fire
it doesn't
sale
say that.
type rate?
Yeah, and then you're like,
it's half price.
We'll take the 30-year-old one.
And I wonder whether
work.
they tell you whether you've got an embryo that's 30 years old. Because let's be honest, if I was about to use an embryo, I guess they'd have to provide you with what age.
Yeah, I'm not going out and buying an iPhone 1 now.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do have to tell you. Anyway, it doesn't say in here.
Okay.
Anyway, Nick Cannon, speaking of children.
Oh, my God, we've had a Nokia 3310.
No, kids are going back to them. They're cool again.
Are they?
They are. You'll be rocking one soon, trust me.
Are you forgetting what's happened? The show's bought me one.
Oh, yeah, it did. And you didn't use it.
No, I took it away.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I carried it in my suitcase and everything.
Did you ever get it out?
Nah. I don't know where it is.
Speaking
Anyway.
of children, nothing to do with you and your phone and your holiday, but the Ohio frozen embryo, Nick Cannon, he's the father of 12 kids with 6 different women. He was asked how many women he slept with, and he said he lost count a long time ago. I can't actually remember the point of this story.
Is that it?
He's gross.
What a news story.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm telling you that.
He's gross.
Nick Cannon's gross.
Why is he gross?
Just too many. Remember, it's all just gross. I just don't
I'm
like
interested.
the casualness about all of it.
Oh, promiscuity is gross.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
No,
I'm trying to understand why it's gross.
fathering the 12 kids, the 6 women, it's all just a bit.
Where's it become not gross?
Maybe
Maybe he's just looking for love,
Why are you suddenly advocating for Nick Cannon?
I'm interested in
Have you got 12 kids in somewhere? Or 6 different wives.
When I do, I don't want to be called gross.
Oh, that's right. I
all.
forget.
It's covering all bases.
What do you mean? You don't think you can call that man gross?
I just think if you called a woman gross for having a lot of kids with all different...
No, but
dads,
I think he's not been that
shot
nice
down.
to the mothers about the kids, has he? Eli knows more about Nick Cannon.
Yeah, he's allowed to be gross, but it's just why he's gross.
I know I have feelings about him, and I want to check why.
Yeah, I know I have feelings. So, excuse me, Brian Eli.
Can you come in here? Tell me why I have gross feelings about Nick Cannon. I just do, and I'm not sure. I feel like I've been told things about him along the way that
Because it's icky. It's just, sorry, to be fair, if him and whoever the partner is that he's hooking up with are consenting to just being a number in his life.
No, I'm talking about the whole 12 kids, 6 different women, the baby daddies, to all of
Carrie's
them.
trying to work out whether she's slut-shaming or not.
Oh, no, I don't think you're slut-shaming. I think you're looking at it from your perspective in terms of what your morals are and what your ethics are. And he just cannot be a great father to all these individuals. It's just impossible. You can't be there for all of them.
But you can't say if he was married to one woman and had 12 kids, you wouldn't say that, would you?
It's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah. Has he been nice to all the baby mamas?
I haven't really looked into Nick Cannon.
Okay, maybe we do like Nick Cannon. I don't know.
Oh, I wouldn't
how
say
feel.
With that as the headline.
Oh, no, now you don't like him.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye.
Carrie and Tommy are all wrapped up. But if you're just starting your property journey, Aussie has everything you need to find, buy and own your first home. Get started at aussie.com.au.